Good evening, guys. This is Lebanon coming to you with another video. This video is going to be entirely dedicated to the Winterfest event that just started today. Hopefully, I get this uploaded really quick for you guys because there's a few things about it that you really need to pay attention to and don't go through and just start like rummaging into it too quickly. All right, so basically Winterfest, and this is something that I've alluded to it in other videos when I talked about Autumn Fest and like if you're not claiming your achievements, you're going to be in an easier group or easier division or whatever. That's like basically the biggest draw behind not claiming your achievements. If you're one of the people that haven't been claiming your achievements with Winterfest coming up, you're going to love it because of the fact that you can get every single prize at a cheaper rate, and then you're going to get more prizes out of it, and the prizes are going to be equal to what if you were in a harder division. So it's like absolutely bonko nuts. Now, unfortunately for me, I'm too powerful in this game in order to have it to where like me not claiming achievements at this point would do any bit of good. So I'm stuck with what I'm stuck with. But I'm gonna show you guys what it is, break it down for you real quick. It's gonna be a quicker video than you guys might be used to with me, but it's gonna be straight and to the point. All right, so with Winterfest, let's go through and pull up the event. Okay, so this is the event. It's called Winterfest. And it says defeat monsters, destroy other players, armies, and explore crypts to earn Winterfest points. Okay, so here's basically what it is. There are three different types of points that you can get. This one over here is for destroying other players. The one in the middle is going to be for basically earning valor points off of an epic level monster. And then you have this one over here is going to be for exploring crypts. So basically, the best idea in order to do this is to have it to where you have a very balanced approach to your game for this next like 7 days. Have it to where you're killing a few other players, you're going through and hitting the epics, and then you're also going through and hitting up the crypts and everything. Now, a lot of people, what they're going to end up doing is they're going to claim their chests immediately. Here's why this is a problem. Okay, so look at it this way, right? It says common master chest. There is different levels of chests that you can be getting, right? And as you get a higher level of chest, it also makes it more expensive in order to get it. So I can get common master, or common hunter chest at 1.27 billion, for the common one. And it'll probably be like double that for the next one, double that for the next one. And it'll keep on going up and everything. But here's the problem of what you run into. When you open a chest or when you use points, it's going to bump you up to the next level. However, if you do not do another chest within, I think it's 3 hours or something like that, then you're going to get bumped down to the level below this. So, common is the lowest. And then you would go up to like, it's kind of like the equivalent of when you're looking at the armor. Here, hold on, let me show you. So let's say that we go to our forge. We're going to be looking at the workshop. Let's say that we're combining different things. Okay, so basically the chests have all these different levels and it goes all the way up. You will have chests that are godlike level. So if you go through and hit the common one, which I think this is basically going to be labeled as the common, then you figure you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 different levels of chess. Now, I'm not sure if it follows exactly to 8. I think it might be like 6 or 7 or 8 or something like that. But let's just say that it is 8 because I haven't played Autumn Fest in so long and I can't really remember it perfectly clear. But I know there are many different levels. So if you go through and you're like, oh, I got all these points, got off of the ancient today. Okay, fine. Well, you're going to go up to this level, then up to that level, and then up to that level. And let's say you get all the way up to godlike. Your next chest, if you don't get it immediately, you're going to, after 3 hours, you're going to get bumped down to this one. And then 3 hours later, you're going to get bumped down to this one. And by the time you turn around like a day later, you're all the way back down to the very beginning. So, what you can do is if you want to maximize those points that you have, Then you just have it to where you hold off, do not claim any of the chests or anything else like that. And then when you get down to the very end of the event, then you go claim, 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 and you're just like going through and claiming them. And you get all the way up to this godlike level, and then you just do one after another, after another, after another until you run out of points, basically. So when we're looking back at the actual event, because everybody's like, okay, well, I'm looking at that, but what about this? So here's how I would do it, right? I'm going to go through and I'm going to attack a whole lot of people over the course of the next week. And I'm going to try and get as much CP as I possibly can. Now, in order to go through and get a common one, I had to get 82 million in CP from basically fighting other players. And then I can do, like I'm going to be hitting epics anyways over the next week. And then I'm going to also have it to where I'm going to be hitting up crypts. So I'm going to save all my points from the epics, from the crypts, and everything. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till the very end. Now, granted, looking at the points, right? You get 200 tournament points for a master chest, where it has the CP points involved, it has the VP points involved, and it also has the crypt points involved. So I'm going to save up as much as I possibly can. And then at the very end, I'm going to hit this one up first because this is worth the most amount of points. This is worth 200 points, whereas these are only worth 20. Then what I'm going to do, and by the way, I'm assuming that as you go higher in the levels, the points are probably also going to go up. So a godlike one is probably better than a common one. So just keep in mind, like, hey, just wait till the end. So at the very end of the 8 days, because it's an 8 day event, I'm going to have all these points and everything. And I'm going to go through and get as many of the master chests at a godlike level as I possibly can. I'm going to open all the way on up until I run out of points of whatever is my lowest category. Probably going to be CP points in all honesty. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch on over to the hunter chests and I'm going to go through and hit those all the way up as much as I possibly can because I know I'm probably going to hit more hunter or more VP than I'm going to be doing anything else because I'll probably hit Arachne really hard. And then I'm also going to hit the Crypts because I'm probably going to be getting more out of my Crypts than I am going to be out of my CP. Like right now, I have 3.1 billion in points from Crypts that I've been exploring this evening. Whereas, like, I haven't done any CP, but who knows? It might be to where this is the lowest, it might be to where this is the lowest. And I seriously, seriously doubt that this is going to be the lowest. So, what I would do if I were you guys, make sure you're hitting all three different types of point earning potential. Hit other players, hit the epics, and hit the crypts and everything else like that as much as you can. And then what you go through and do, get as many of these like master chests, but do it at the very very end of the tournament. Wait until there's like an hour left or something, and then go through and do it. Because once your army is like spended or spent on out, you can't go through and fight any more epics. You can't go through and get any more crypts. Like you're out of tar or whatever. Then at the end of like the 8 days and everything, with about an hour left, go through and start hitting all of these and opening them up. What that's going to do is it's going to get you on a godlike level for this, and it's going to be godlike, godlike, godlike. So you're going to be getting mad ass points. And then you're going to go through and whatever you have left over, you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to hit these up because I have some points left over for these. Hopefully you guys understand this and everything. You can see that your division is basically down here. I am division 18, which means that I'm with a bunch of people that have way too high a level. Like 373 is one of the other heroes I'm going up against. Guy's got a billion might. Needless to say, he's probably going through and just whacking the crap out of people and epics and everything else and just claiming his already. This is not a good idea. I'm sorry, Nur from Kingdom 51. You're doing the wrong strategy. So if you guys are paying attention to this strategy and everything, keep your points till the very end. Wait till the last day. don't forget to do it. I mean, wait until you basically are spent out, and then go through and hit these chests as hard as you can. Hopefully, you guys learned something out of this. This is all about the Winterfest. If you guys did learn something out of this and you think that's helpful or whatever, please hit the like button in order for other people to be able to see the info. And if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. If you want to go through and comment and go through and get a hold of me, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, because I know that there has been people that have been hitting me up more lately now that I've been doing this, especially over the game. So if you want to find me, my name is Leffinan, Lefinan. And if you're like, oh, there's more than one Leffinan in the game, yeah, I know and everything. I just don't want to change my name because I've been Leffinan for months now. So I'm going to keep my name. But in Kingdom 100, and I'll show you exactly where. So this is my city. I'll show you the coordinates. Kingdom 100, 451831 is a way to be able to find me. And if you're trying to go through and figure out where exactly that is, I'm going to go through and pull up the map. Granted, that will get me to global. So I'm at the very bottom center of the kingdom. So if you look at the kingdom on like your phone or whatever, at the very bottom center, there is a grouping of FOC bastards. And I'm basically smack dab in the middle of this group. Kind of easy to tell. All right. With that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you send a comment to the along with the YouTube video or whatever, I'm gonna try and get to them. I actually have a plan to go through and start reading them a little bit later on tonight or tomorrow morning. It's just been a lot of gameplay, and that's the reason why I've been certain things in the game are taking precedent over, answering people's comments, and especially some of the comments that are not that nice. So, yeah. You guys have a good night. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later. Bye.